Hi guys, Jigsaw Critic here, and today we're going to be counting down my top 10 favorite cartoons. Number 10 is My Life as a Teenage Robot. This show didn't really live up to the conflict and story because of the animation, but it's still a really good show, and I have to say the fight scenes in the show was great and the voiceover acting. Number 9 is Ren and Stimpy. I know this show might be a legacy, and I know you guys are probably wondering why is this show on my number 9 list. It's because I didn't really like it as much, but I still would check in to watch it. Number 8 is Mighty B. Now, this show is basically Ren and Stimpy as well because it has its disgusting attitude and dark humor. But it's still a really good show itself. And my favorite episode on this show is because it's the one where she has to hide her middle name from people because it's cursed. But yeah. Number 7 is Taz Tasmania. This show is really good and well voiceover acted, and the animation is really great too. And it's kind of sad that this show pretty much out animates my top 10 and 9 and 8 list, but whatever. Number 6 is Danny Phantom. This show is also directed by Butch Hartman, and it's also a really good show. And I think you guys should check it out if you haven't seen it yet, because the fight scenes and story arc is really good, as long as with the voiceover acting. I was like, come on, it's Butch Hartman. Number 5 is Voltron. This show's on my number 5 list is because I used to watch the show with my dad a lot, and it's basically our father-son thing going on there. And the animation isn't really that good, but you have to realize it was made in like 1989. But when Voltron came into play, the animation looked way better. Number 4 is Looney Tunes. This show is really one of my all-time favorite cartoons, but it's on my number 4 list is because it's not as well animated, but the voiceover acting is really good and the conflict sometimes. Number 3 is Jimmy Neutron and Fairly OddParents, also directed by Butch Hartman. I always wanted to know why all three of these shows, Danny Phantom, Jimmy Neutron, and Fairly OddParents, never had a crossover. Because they were all directed by the same person, and he did do a crossover with Fairly OddParents and Jimmy Neutron. And the animation in both of these shows are really good, and Jimmy Neutron has a CGI thing going on there, so yeah. Number 2 is Avatar: The Last Airbender. This show is really, really well animated. It really looks like an anime, and the conflict in this show was greatly, put in. And when it came around season 3 and the end of season 2, you can see the dark tone that was happening there, and people start dying. Number 1 is Tom and Jerry. This show is my favorite show of all time because, as well as the animation might be as good, but this show always focused on its main arcs, Tom and Jerry, and the ongoing rivalry. Even though it's pretty much the same thing that happens in every episode, like Scooby-Doo, but this way, like this version, is done way better. So that was my top 10 favorite cartoons, and I'll see you guys next time.